Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today, for the first time, I'm going to be revealing to you by far the most rare trading card that I have in not just my Pokemon collection, but also all of my trading card collection. But what makes this even more special to me is that this is actually a card from my childhood. And long ago, back when I first started selling on eBay about 2 decades ago, I did unfortunately sell off almost the entirety of my entire Pokemon collection. I decided to save a few cards, this being one of them. Thankfully, I'm not sure if I would have been able to ever forget selling this card, so thankfully I never did, but something told me to never get rid of this card. I will eventually soon here reveal what I have left of my Pokemon collection from my childhood. It's nothing crazy, but this is one of the few English cards that I still have from when I was a kid. This here, I know I'm hyping it up, I'm building it up, but this is a very special moment to kind of reveal this. This is a card that is so rare that even some of the world's biggest Pokemon collectors will not own it. In terms of a price, to me, it's not about the value. It's about the personal memory of when I acquired this card and how I got it, and also because it's just one of the few remaining cards that I have from my childhood. But when it does come to value, if you were to buy this card loose like this, ungraded, in apparently similar decent condition to mine, it's probably in the $2,000 range. I will not be selling this, so please don't reach out to me and try and get me to sell it. It just, the card means too much to me, because I've already lost too much from my childhood Pokemon cards. So with that build up, what do you say we start to reveal it? I'm gonna do something here. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna flip this over, and we're gonna reveal it this way, so you can kind of see if you can guess what it might be. Basic Pokemon. It's got psychic color. Okay. It's a little blurry, I know. Let's see if I can zoom it in for you guys. Can you figure it out yet? Oh, it is a promo card. Any ideas? I'll reveal it here in a moment, but I'm just trying to... Ooh, it starts with the letter M. Alright, here we go. You ready? Now, before you click off this video, just keep watching. You notice anything? So, for those of you that know, it's a very, everybody knows this card. This is Mewtwo from the first movie. This is the first movie promo card, but it is one of the extremely, extremely rare variants where the Pokemon stamp is flipped upside down on the wrong side of the card. So this is what a normal Pokemon the first movie card looks like, with the stamp up here in the top corner that you all know. A lot of you probably have these from your childhood when you went to go see the movie yourselves. This is my Mewtwo. Now, I received this. I went to the movie theater myself, and I was standing in line, and I still remember the moment when they were handing these cards out, and they gave me this Mewtwo. I didn't trade a friend for this or anything. This was my Mewtwo that was given to me in my pack. And at the time, the cards, you couldn't really see what you were getting inside the way these were sealed. And I remember opening it, and I was with my friends, and I was like, oh, look at this. The stamp is upside down. And I'm going to be honest, at the time, I was a little disappointed. Because back then, we didn't look for things like this. We didn't know how rare error cards were. I was actually kind of disappointed that the stamp wasn't where it was supposed to be. But I always knew that it was kind of unique and different. My friends that were with me didn't get cards that were stamped like this. In fact, I got all three of the other cards. I just quickly grabbed the Electabuzz, but all of my three other cards had the normal stamps. So I guess I just got really lucky to get the one that's flipped upside down. Now, how many of these cards are out there is not really known. I am using bulbapedia.net, so this is a pretty trustworthy Pokemon resource. Now, you have to take this with a grain of salt. I don't know when this was posted. I don't know when this was updated, but according to Bulbapedia, if you look at the entry for this, for the error cards, it says for Electabuzz, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Dragonite, these 4 promotional cards were accidentally printed with the Pokemon the first movie logo upside down in the lower left corner. It is thought that only 30 of each card were printed with this error. So a single misprint sheet of 120 cards is what they're theorizing. Now, how true that is, I'm not sure. Currently on eBay, as I make this video, there are two. There's one graded by CGC, and there's one that is raw in pretty poor condition. But here's the really interesting thing, and this is why that sort of like single sheet theory is not too far off. I looked at the centering on the two that are on eBay, and I compared it to mine, and the centering is almost exact. It's kind of heavy on the top here on the front of the card, and it's also pretty heavy on the back of the card. Their cards are the exact same centering. So the theory that potentially only 30 exist from a single sheet, it could be true. It could be true. Now, in terms of condition and what I plan on doing with this card, I do want to get this encapsulated and graded. I don't know with who, whether that's CGC or PSA, I don't know. It's not a card that I really plan on selling. So I'll probably just think about it for a bit and just go at whatever slab I think will make this card look the nicest. In terms of the card condition itself, on the front, it looks pretty nice. It doesn't really, I put this in a fresh top loader, a fresh penny sleeve. It doesn't have any no crazy surface scratching really. There's not much whitening at all that you can really see from the front. Let me see if I can change this focus here real quick while we're zooming in. I gotta do it manually. So you can see from the front here, it's actually not too bad. I don't know if any of you are familiar with trying to predict a potential grade for cards like this. I know it's not the easiest to see here. The most telling thing would probably be from the back. There is whitening, unfortunately, on the top there. A little bit of whitening on the top. And then along the sides, it's very light. A little bit of whitening dots down there. But otherwise, there's no creases. There's no crazy damage to this. If I had to assume, this is probably like a PSA 6 or a PSA 7. I'm not really sure. Probably more like a PSA 5 or 6, depending on the grader, right? I'm not sure how much they penalize stuff like the whitening on the back there, which isn't super visible on the front. But otherwise, it's a pretty clean card on the front. I'm trying to get the reflection so you can see. It doesn't have like any grime or crazy scratches or creases or dents. Before I end this video, though, I did want to do something a little special to celebrate my reveal of this card, and that is I'm going to open two vintage packs of Pokemon, the first movie from Topps. I thought this would be a really fun idea to open these up. These are sealed packs, because if we're showing the Mewtwo card from Pokemon, the first movie, why don't we open some fresh vintage packs and see if we can pull a Mewtwo? I actually have opened two of these packs on my streams, and I've pulled a Mew and a Mewtwo holo, both a Mew holo and a Mewtwo holo. So let's see if we can pull maybe another cool Mewtwo card out of here to kind of celebrate the occasion. So yeah, we're just going to kind of leave this card off to the side here as our good luck charm. I am going to open this with a scissor, however, because it's I don't trust myself trying to open sealed vintage packs like this. So yeah, let me know. Have you ever seen those misprint error cards before? Have you ever? They do exist for all 4 cards, so you can get it in Electabuzz, Dragonite, Pikachu, and of course the Mewtwo. So let me know. How many of those have you ever seen? Do you think the theory of a single sheet of 30 cards each feels accurate based on what you've seen over the years? Because I have not been checking. If anything, I wasn't aware of just how rare that card was until I kind of decided to start collecting Pokemon. All right, so let's go from this way. So these are all screenshots and stuff from the film. Really fun, just nothing too crazy that you can pull out of here unless you're getting like Charizards and stuff. Ooh, there's a Mewtwo card. Consciousness and Congratulations. You get 1 holo guaranteed per pack. So we'll try and save that for last. I got to go slow here because these cards can stick. They are a little bit known for sticking Topps cards, especially when they stay in these packs for all these years. We got a Pikachu's Vacation card with Togepi. Ooh, Dragonite. That's a nice one. Not a holo, but I will take a Dragonite. I think the next card here may be our holo. It's always backwards, so yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it this way. How are we going to do this? We'll just flip these from reverse, so that way we get to see it from the front when the time comes. We got a Nefarious Team Rocket. We got a Stage 2. Oh, that's nice because here I've actually opened a Blastoise and I've got a Charmeleon. So getting a Stage 2 Pokemon, like in terms of the starter, so getting Ivysaur is actually pretty cool. Not a Bulbasaur or anything, but I will take it actually. Almost have the full line. Alright, and this here may either be the holo or the one right after. Let's keep this card sideways so we can't see what it is quite yet. And I think it could be any card, Ash and Company. And then our holo is Ash's Sacrifice. Interesting. Oh wow, it's actually it's got Mew in there. You can see, ooh, you can see him off to the side here. I don't remember this specific scene, like what's going on here in the middle. But I remember this being a decently little emotional scene. Oh, and then Ash turns. Pikachu's there trying to wake him up. Yeah, that was a very sad scene from the movie. My goodness, I think every child cried at that. I will sleeve this up off camera because it takes me a little bit to sleeve those. I cut the corners and everything because it's kind of hard to get these into sleeves. All right, let's open the next pack. You can get sticker cards in here as well. I've received one of those so far, but you know I've only opened 3 packs. Oh, okay, well, they're changing up the order a little bit here. Our card on top is a Dratini. Pretty cute, not a bad one to get, if I say so. We got Playtime. Oh, this is the one that I got in holo. Now I get the non-holo so I can kind of see it better. See, I have this one in holo. It looks really cool with the sky. It's like a rainbow foil sky. The future looks bright. Mew is very small, however. Okay, it's a little bit of stickage going on here. Just give me a moment. Gotta be careful. Okay. Ooh, this is a nice one. All of them all happy. That would be a cool one to get in the holo. Okay, I think... Ooh, okay, this next one I think is the holo, so we're going to go in reverse. Looks like the card order on this pack is definitely a little bit different than the others. And yeah, you can get multiple Charizards in here, so... It's a nice Team Rocket card. Story of Mewtwo. Legends. Another card featuring Mew. Alright, we're going to turn this sideways so we can't quite see what it is yet. The Temple of Mewtwo. And the holo. Oh, we got the Charizard. Oh, it's the funny one too. Heck yeah. Thank you, Mewtwo, for the good luck. Not sure what these cards are going for, really. Raw or fresh from a pack or graded, but I mean, it is a Charizard. He's just straight up got his head stuck in a pipe. Trap Charizard. This is one of the Charizard cards. When I was thinking of like the Charizard cards to pull from here, this is always the first one that comes to mind. So it's fun that we pulled that one. Really cool. Awesome. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reveal of the rarest Pokemon card in my collection, the rarest trading card that I own, and the fact that it is a card from my childhood. It's not something that I just bought on eBay or something. I mean, this has been with me since it was cracked from the pack. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, this video also kind of celebrates 100 uploads on the channel. So those of you that have stuck around and watched my videos, thank you so much for bringing me this far. I'm super close to 1,000 subscribers too. So if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed yet, please consider. And I'll see you guys in the next video.